Technology Milestones really is here to help your organization, and saving cost is an important part of doing business. So how can you save costs when developing your Fedramp or your DFARS or any of the other compliance and control-based requirements that you have for your organization? Well, you can come with some of the information, and if you believe the information is accurate and ready to be submitted to the inspectors, great, and you just want Technology Milestones to fill in some of the gaps, we're happy to do that as well. So let me just walk you through how we do that and how we actually, you can view this in our Gantt chart view that's available to all of our customers at all times, so you can keep up with what we're doing in service of your account. So here you can see here that 23%, 37%, 7%, you can see there what the progress is that's being made, and then you can see the subtasks assigned to each one of these primary milestones. So here, if we click on, for example, SSP, we're going to see here all of the tasks that were done by the customer or that have already been done. And then we have additional tasks that still need to be done. And you can click down through all of these and kind of see what's been done and what hasn't been done. You can also take a look here, for example, on Fips. You can take a look and see all of those subtasks as well. And then if there's additional information, you can click on there. So very simple, very easy to follow, very, very simple for our customers. In addition, all of our pricing is based on primary groups of people. So it doesn't take an engineer to do all of the work, so we're not going to charge you an engineer cost. So let me show you how that cost model is broken down as well. So here you can see the standard people that are used in this Fedramp authorization package that we're using as an example here. And you can see all of the labor categories. Now these labor categories are directly off of salaries.com and other public salary information. So this isn't, we're not making up these numbers. These are numbers that are advertised as the industry standard. So you can see they vary quite a bit. So we may only need a technical writer to do some things, right? And they are $1.29, $1.29 a minute. These are minute charges, by the way. Or we may need a subject matter expert to write controls or standards, and they're $3.36 a minute. And you'll see here in the example that we have of how those costs are broken down, and then more importantly, how when you do work as a customer, some of those costs are reduced. So here's the costs associated with developing a Fips 199 form. Now, this may seem a little complicated, but it's really pretty easy. This ID here in the middle there, that's the job category. And we select from over 165 IT-based job categories that are out on salary.com and other common websites that are used to determine what the cost is of an individual. And you can see they do vary quite a bit based on their minute costs there. So for example, we may use a project manager, somebody who knows something about IT there, in ID number 80 to do the introduction and purpose and the scope. And then we may have just a senior compliance analyst there at the bottom to merge existing data, whatever it is. And then you can see the minutes that are needed to complete that section. So everything's broken down by the minute because many customers provide some information. They may not provide all the information, or in some cases they've provided all the information and they get a zero cost. And so you can see here in this example there, under methodology table, some of the work has been done, but there is more work that needs to be done on that table. So a credit of 15 minutes was given, reducing the adjusted time, right, the time needed to 45 minutes, and reducing the cost for the customer. Now, they only saved 0.25 of an hour, right? So it wasn't a whole lot of time that was saved from this exercise. But let's look at another example of a costing table that might give you a better example of where the potential savings are when our customers come and bring information with them that they've already done. So we're going to adjust the costs based on the needs of the customer. So based on your needs, we're going to adjust that. So you can see there, the first several sections have been completed by the customer, and so those times have been credited, and you see over on the far right that no cost is carried over. Now in this example, you can see that the customer saved 13.58 hours, right? To give them an adjusted total hours of 91 hours savings that they're saving because they've done some of the work. Now here's the caveat. We can do all of the work that we want, and all of it is defined within the task management Gantt chart. So we see exactly what work needs to be done. Now, our comfort level of completing that work, or completing that work to a point where it's going to be approved by a 3PAO or an approving authority, now that's a different story. But some of this information can be collected and completed by the customer to save some money, and then some of it really needs the experience of folks like Technology Milestones to go ahead and assist with that workload.